Alright, this is not as much a comic book haul as it is unboxing of some things. So it's more of an unboxing haul. But I did pick up two books. I had back issue books and everything. Both of these books they had on the wall a little bit expensive. One of them probably a good $10-15 more than it needed to be. But with my back issue bucks, it come out about as much as I could get them offline. So I felt like I didn't want to try to mess with it. Biggest reason is you look, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy make an appearance against Scooby-Doo. And it's the Gotham Girls ones that they did. So they deem this to be a high-end, kind of thing. It is a sharp book, don't get me wrong, but it's not a $30 book. I found it for less. Same thing with this one. It's an appearance in Batman Strikes. I'm working on finishing that run. But again, with my back issue stuff, I probably spent just a little bit more than I would online, but then I didn't have to wait on all the deliveries, stuff like that. Now, however, I picked up these two come today. So, I'm going to open this one first, and this looks to be pretty well boxed together. Now, I'm going to pause for a second as I unwrap a little bit, and then I'll get with you. Alright, here we go. Got the bubble wrap. And it all stuck in a trash bag. Grocery bag anyway. So let's see what kind of magic's in there. Now the first thing is the set of Jaws 3D. This is one of the Jaws movie ones. So I picked up those. Picked up the Black Hole set. Anybody go to the movies and see this? 88 cards, 22 stickers. You can get a puzzle piece on the back, old school. Again, I own the movie, but I also went to the movies to see that as a kid. This one I really wanted. Buck Rogers. That's right, Buck Rogers. Again, this is another one. I got the DVD set, but also grew up watching Buck Rogers all the time. So I figured it would be a good one to try to grab. Also, the 77 cards, 22 stickers of Howard the Duck. So that one, pretty cool that way. And then Superman 3. Again, not the greatest shining moment of the Superman franchise in that, but not as bad as 4 was. But, however, love the Superman ones. And actually, it was not a bad movie. It was actually still pretty good. But just not like, the other ones were. Alright, time to get in this box. Pause for a minute, and then I'll show you what I got. Alright. Now, if you are my age, all of this means something to you. Because this is part of the Adventure People. I've seen a big lot of them going. Again, I already own probably about 20 or more. I don't have any of this kind of stuff, as well as that. There's also all the stuff that goes with it from that. There's the kayak paddle. So it really, this was a cheap, amazing toy that was just cool. Now, all of them have this issue with their heads, but it was such a good price that, given a chance to grab up a thing of them. Again, I gotta look for cases and stuff to put them in. Now, this one I have now and had as a kid. I used to turn all my adventure people into superheroes. Less about the quote adventure people as it was I made them a superhero team. And there's the kid. Comes with the little camping one. Sometimes that's the harder one. There's the scuba diving woman. Like I said, there's a list that you can pull up online. I'm trying to remember the website now, but they have like a list of every adventure person there is, pretty much. So I'm interested in trying to pull up and see like how many I got. Like usually she's a harder one because she's part of the news crew. She's like a newscaster one. He must be the, maybe supposed to be kayaking guy. I think that's who that is. I think that's the kayaking guy. Another construction related one. Like I said, I just got to pull up a list of them and then put them on my ones I already have. Another one of the motorcycle guys, which is done terribly because if you look, his legs are not built to be on a motorcycle. They are actually just straight. I think there's only one character that's actually maybe built that way. The nurse. It must be the guy doing the That must be from like the Air Force, like kind of one or something they do. Looks like there may be two of those. So the women were always harder because it's not like there was a bunch of them. And I see this one's a real good one. He's tight all over like that, so that's good. And then last but not least, one of our pilots that pretty much for the helicopter. All I'm looking at is this stuff was my childhood, my imagination, my fun, and I only had a handful of Star Wars figures. I had some of the other ones. I did have the Amigos and stuff like that. It's not that I didn't, but in comparison, the adventure people were cheap, easy. You could put them together like they were nothing. So and right now they're still, for as many as I ended up picking up, they're really, I mean, they stand the test of time. They're the original 3 3/4. Before everybody else wanted to go that direction, adventure people were already there. So my goal is to have a complete run of every figure that adventure people had out. Not as much the things they've got, but just to have all these figures, to be able to have them on display. That just reminds me every day of my childhood. And I've got 2 more things still coming. One of them is directly from my childhood. And it's a big event that happened in my childhood. So that's the reason it's such an important thing that's coming. So, and even though y'all may see it as nothing. Some of y'all may not even remember when it was out. When it comes, I definitely will show y'all. As you can see, Bubba's legs don't want to go down as far as they need to. There we go. Let's move his hands. Come on now. Work with him. All right. See? He can easily go on display. Put him with a little kayak pole. He's good to go. It's a display piece to save me. Man, that's nice. I never had him, so he's completely new with it. I think I've gotten back most of the ones I've had, so they're just cool. I'll probably do a little cleanup, wipe down on all of them when I get a chance, and then I'll start figuring out if I need to order all the stuff for them to put them on display. Alright, y'all have a fantastic day. That was my unboxing haul, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a good one.